At exactly 3:17 a.m., I woke to the sound of 3 slow, deliberate knocks at the front door. Nothing else, just silence pressing against the walls of my apartment like a weight. At first, I thought it might have been a dream, maybe the tail end of a nightmare slipping through the cracks of sleep. But then it came again. Knock, knock, knock. I live alone, 6th floor, locked building, no visitors, no deliveries, especially not in the middle of the night. The lights were out, the power dead, my phone showing no signal, just a blank screen and the eerie glow of the emergency exit sign in the hallway beyond my door. I stood there, frozen, every instinct screaming not to move, not to make a sound. But something compelled me, curiosity maybe, or something darker, toward the peephole. I leaned in slowly, heart racing, breath held tight in my chest. Nothing. No one. Just the dimly lit corridor, empty and still. I almost laughed, half relieved, half embarrassed, until I heard it again. But this time, it wasn't at the door. It was behind me. A whisper. Close. So close I could feel the warmth of breath on my neck. "You're not supposed to be awake," it said. I spun around, but the room was empty. No footsteps, no movement, just the echo of those words in the air, dissolving into silence. I backed into a corner, scanning every shadow, every creak of the floorboards, until I remembered something. The mirror. There's an old, full-length mirror mounted to the hallway wall, a hand-me-down from the previous tenant, too heavy to move. I never liked it, never trusted it. And now, as I glanced toward it, I saw my reflection, standing still, but not matching my movements. I blinked. It blinked slower. I raised my hand. It raised the other. I turned my head. It stared straight ahead. That wasn't me. I don't know what it was, but it smiled. Not a normal smile. A slow, wide, unnatural grin that stretched too far, held too long. I stepped back, heart hammering, breath short. The lights flickered once, then again, and in that brief stutter of darkness, the reflection moved. It stepped forward. I didn't. It moved again. I stayed frozen. Then, it reached out toward the glass. I turned and ran. I locked myself in the bedroom, barricaded the door with the dresser, the chair, anything I could move. I hid in the corner, clutching a flashlight, whispering to myself that this wasn't real. This couldn't be real. But then the knocking returned. Not on the front door, not on the bedroom door, from inside the closet. Knock, knock, knock. I aimed the flashlight at it, trembling, and slowly, so slowly, I reached for the handle. But before I could touch it, the knocking stopped, and I heard breathing, slow, raspy, wet. I stepped back. The handle turned on its own. I ran, out the window onto the fire escape, barefoot, into the freezing wind, down 6 flights without stopping. I didn't care if I broke a leg. I just needed to get away. I reached the street and looked up. My window, my apartment, and in the glass, staring down, was me, or something wearing my face. It raised a hand and waved slowly, like it was saying goodbye, or hello. I haven't gone back since. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it wanted. But sometimes, late at night, just before 3:17 a.m., I hear knocking, and I know it's still looking for me.